My name is Leah Imler, and this is my RISE model self-assessment for advanced video at Full Sail University. My attitude influenced my projects because I was able to maintain a mostly positive outlook. I did experience some frustrations and challenges throughout this course, but rather than becoming discouraged, and in my case stubborn, I chose to be positive and continue to push forward. I reached out for support from the instructor as well as my student liaison, and I was able to gain a better understanding of the assignments. If I had to if I had to grade myself on a 100-point scale, I would probably give myself a 78, not considering effort or intent. And 25% of that would be earned because I met all the deadlines. Due dates are very important to me, so I always prioritize my life to meet my deadlines. However, there were some things that I didn't understand. There were some techniques that I didn't execute correctly, and I also didn't use my sound booth in the first version of my rough cut. As I started working on my projects, I really wished that I had a Canon camera rather than my iPhone. And I do want to learn a lot more about shooting the techniques as well as editing. I feel like I barely scratched the surface this month when it comes to really learning the software and how to edit and shoot effectively. Resources that are available to me aside from the lynda.com and the YouTube tutorials, I do know a few photographers and videographers within the area that I could probably reach out to and ask for advice, maybe shadow them and get the hands-on experience rather than just trying to watch something online and go do it myself, because then there's no one there to correct you when you're wrong, which I guess is one of my weaknesses. One thing that I would have done differently to improve my project is the content. Although I had an excellent idea, I didn't have all the resources that I needed to execute it effectively. There were a lot of exterior factors that I had to depend on, as well as some things that I wanted to record that I didn't necessarily have permission to record, so I couldn't include that in my final. And ultimately, that left me kind of forced to feel like I had to fill the footage with other content. So also, I had to meet up with individuals, and that created a time challenge, trying to get everyone's schedule together and trying to find the time when so many other people would have been included. It was much more challenging than I anticipated. I do want to continue to prove my editing and my video shooting skills, and I plan on using these in my media strategist career because I would love to be able to not only create impactful photographs to post, let's say on Instagram or tweet, but I would like to do promotional videos as one of the services that I offer, kind of what I tried to do here. Really for anyone, whether it's a fitness individual or another company, I would like to be able to properly shoot and edit a promotional video. That's one of the services I'd like to be able to offer in my media strategist services. I would advise to future students, practice, practice, practice. I watched the videos over and over, the resources. It was a challenge for me to be fully present because I am a stay-at-home mom. But really getting out there and doing it, I felt like I was doing it right, but it took me a while to realize, like, okay, I'm not doing this right. I would advise a lot of practice, and for the final project to keep it as simple as possible, because when all these other factors are involved, like trying to get other people involved, meeting up with them, things like that, I would just keep the idea simple, whether it's something you can do at home or in your backyard where you're not depending really on anyone else for your final project. Overall, I did have a great experience in this class, and I do feel I didn't do as well as I wanted to. I didn't do as well as I normally do, and it's not at all what I expected, but I am thankful and grateful for the experience.